Suleiman Begazi, thank you very much for those insights on that issue of the repression of social media influencers in Egypt.
Thank you.
And all aboard the Eastern Express, or Dogu Ekspresi in Turkish, the train line from Ankara in the west to Kars in the east near the border with Armenia. Since it was inaugurated in 1936, the train journey has showcased the country's beautiful and diverse scenery. And as you'll see in this report from our France 2 colleagues, getting a ticket is often a lifelong dream for many of its passengers.
It's an extraordinary train that crosses almost the entirety of Turkey, chugging along the banks of the Euphrates River. For many, the adventure begins out west in the capital Ankara, before heading east toward lesser-known places.
Car number 5, that's us, let's go. Car number 5.
Passengers sing as they board the Dogu Express, happy to settle in and decorate their cabins for the journey.
I put up the word love because I'm traveling with the person I love most in the world, my brother. I surprised him with this trip. He's been sick, but he's better now, so we're celebrating.
This group of friends travels together every year.
There's 4 of us, and nothing will tear us apart until we die. We're like sisters.
The Dogu Express is an epic 32 hours of enchantment, from the snow of the Anatolian Plateau to the winding ride through the canyons of the Euphrates River.
The colors are changing all the time. It goes through all the shades from brown to red. It's beautiful.
For an afternoon pick-me-up, passengers brew Turkish coffee in their rooms. This couple saved up to buy their tickets, which cost a quarter of their monthly budget.
I love trains and riding this train. I've been dreaming of it for 20 years.
Tickets need to be reserved months in advance.
We feel very lucky. We've waited a long time for this. We wanted to go last year, but it was all booked up.
Passengers are as honored to be on the train as the conductor is to drive it. The locomotive dates back to the 1990s and runs on fuel. Almost everything on board is manually operated.
That's the horn, that's the brake for the cars, and that's the brake for the locomotive. I have to stay focused, always on alert.
The train makes 7 stops for several hours or several minutes.
Oh, this feels good after so many hours on the train.
Once back on board the Dogu Express, it's dinner time, with buffets set up in cabins offering spiced bread, stuffed grape and cabbage leaves, and specialties from the Black Sea.
This dish has a lot of butter and some flour and cheese. It's very nourishing. You'll gain a few pounds, but it tastes really good.
Then it's time to bed down for one last night.
Can you give me my teddy bear, please?
Look, even the blanket comes from home.
Others celebrate ahead of a late overnight arrival in Kars, on the border with Armenia. As the sun rises over the city, they'll discover its citadel and cathedral and chilly temperatures. The Dogu Express, meanwhile, will be heading back west.
And that's it for this edition of Middle East Matters. We'll see you next week. Thank you.